Yo, what's going on? Got a shirt in the mail a few days ago from the Gloucester County Fire Academy. This guy is a good friend of mine. He's got a YouTube channel. It's called Then, Now, and Away. And he's a cool dude. He sent me this shirt. I think he sent Mr. 45 Bullet one too. And it's made by Jerseys. Jerseys is pretty good. They run big like Gildan. I get the Gildan because I'd rather a shirt fit a little loose than a little tight. I try to stay away from Hanes. They're a little tight. They make my nipples show. I don't like them. But I just want to thank Then, Now, and Away for this beautiful shirt from the fire company. You guys know how I feel about firemen and policemen. They're just like the military. The firemen give us their service, and they put their lives on the line. Some of them for nothing. Some of them are volunteers. They don't even get paid. They just like to help people. So, and even the ones that get paid highly deserve it. I'm not saying that. This is a beautiful shirt. I love that emblem. Check that out. Very cool. Black's my color because I am large. Okay. So I just wanted to throw that in there. And we're going to get crafty. We're going to get crafty. There is my Arsenal AK47. And them two little red sticks there. A lot of people, they're filling in the stamped steel on their guns with crayons. And I don't know how good crayons are going to work because crayons are wax. I mean, unless you don't shoot your gun a lot, I guess the crayon shit will stay in there. But I just can't see wax staying in there when you hit it with gun solvent and when the gun gets real hot. I'm sure you'll have to do it again sooner or later. So the better solution than the crayon is to go with one of these bad boys. And my man Hazman 440, you guys seen him around, he's a cool dude, told me about these, so I ordered some. And it's called a lacquer stick. Okay? So it's filling paint. And these are designed for that purpose. I guess they have lacquer in them and it dries nice and hard, and it'll stay in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip the gun around, and I'm going to rub alcohol on all the stamped steel parts, and then because you want to get them nice and squeaky clean, because nothing adheres if there's grease or residue on there. And we're going to see how it comes out. I think red on the black will look awesome. Now the stamp marks on this particular AK, on any AK, really ain't real deep. You know what I mean? So I don't know how good it's going to stay in there. We'll see. But Arsenal is a very high quality AK-47. So their stamp or their roll marks, whatever you want to call them, are very uniformed. They're very straight. They're very deep, and they're even all the way across. Some roll marks are shallow at one end, deep at the other. The Arsenal really takes the time to put a little extra quality into their work. That's why they're a lot of money. That's why they're $800, $900. If you want an Arsenal AK-47, they're made in Las Vegas, Nev. Pretty cool, huh? All that shit on there, I got from Zohal. I have his. I'm getting more stuff from him because I'm picking up a DPMS AR-15, and you guys are going to see that very shortly. I went with the DPMS because they're a little heavier than the regular ARs. And I'm going to find out why. I think the lower is metal. I don't know if it's aluminum, but I'm not sure. I heard that's why they're heavier. I don't give a shit. If they're heavier, that's the one I want. I like guns with weight. I don't care if they're fucking light. I'm not a Navy SEAL. I'm not going hiking up a mountain. I'm a civilian, a homeowner. Okay. So yeah, I'm going to be getting them off Zohal. Now I say Zohal, but that's not what his. If you look at my channel box, he's on the top. He's got that yellow sign with the half a rifle in it. It looks like a caution sign. That's Zohal's icon, and he's got a fantastic channel. So if you like AKs, especially AKs, he's got a great channel, and he sells accessories, and that's where I got all them accessories for the AK. I got them all from him. I got this beautiful buttstock. It's super heavy duty, has a cheek rest, and it adjusts up and down. It's got an extra thick rubber bumper on the back. Sweet, and it actually opens up, swings out, has a little compartment in there. It has an extra strong spring in here. It's just really made awesome. Okay, this is a UTG grip, so that's not his, but all this is his. The front hand guards, all real super heavy duty, thick polymer, awesome, and the pistol grip. Okay, Bulgarian Circle 10 mag. The gun's all top notch, man. You know how I am, dudes. I don't buy junk. So let's forget about the gun right now and see what we're going to do to the gun. Now, if it comes out really well, I'll show you how it's done. I'll do that in another video. I'll make that a part 2. But I'm going to do it off camera and see how good it comes out, and then I'll show you. If it comes out really good, I'll do my other AK with a different color and show you actually how it's done. It's pretty simple. From what they're saying, you just rub it in circles, rub it, and then wipe it off. And but you know, easier said than done. How many times you hear that about something and it becomes a major pain in the ass because it just ain't working out. So there's the gun before, and let's see how we can get it to look. All right, hold on. Okay, man. There's your end result. Now, don't go by the camera. The camera's making it look like it's fluorescent, like really bright. It really doesn't look like that. The camera's really magnifying the color a lot, and it does not look like that. It's red, it's dull, it's dark, and it looks really good with the rifle. It looks awesome. Now this stuff, like I said, this stuff is better than that crayon. You don't want to use a crayon. Actually, this stuff actually takes, from what I hear, you know, some time to dry, a couple days. So you wipe it in. I'm not going to show you how to do it because guess what? It's really that simple. It looks really cool, and I like how it turned out. I'm happy with it, and you guys know how fussy I am. I'll try to get it a little closer, but this will give you an idea of how good this stuff works. Lacquer stick. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Now when it completely dries real hard, once it gets like that, I can get some you know, maybe a little ballistol very lightly and get the residue off around the words, and it'll look even better. Right now there's a little residue around from wiping it, but I don't want to wipe too hard, because if you wipe too hard, you don't want to wipe this stuff out. You know what I'm saying? So it looks really good, and like I said, don't let this camera fool you. It's making it look real bright, and it's not. It's really not real bright. It's kind of dark looking. It's very subtle. I know it looks like it's real bright, but it's not. So don't think that. And it's just the way these cameras are. They're not true, you know. And this camera, it's an okay camera. It's a good camera, and it's very computer friendly. That's why I like to use it. But if I had the money to get a really good camera and it would show true lighting, true color, you would see how great this thing looks. So you check that out. That's one cool looking AK now, man. I like it. Now the Yugo, since the Yugo is parkerized, I like to do that in like a dark gold yellow, like a dark yellow. You know what I'm saying? But this looks cool on the AK, on the black. This red. See how cool it looks? And like I said, it looks. I'm looking through the camera. It looks really like it's bright, but it's really not. It's very subtle. It looks really sweet. It's a shame that it ain't showing right through the camera. But that should give you a better idea how nice it looks. All you got to do is you get the stick. Now when you get the stick, it's hard, but when you start rubbing with it, you rub the hardness off, and then inside it gets real pasty, kind of like lipstick. It gets like lipstick. It's real soft. Now once you break through that hard barrier and it gets to the soft barrier, then you start rubbing it in. And I rubbed it in circles. You do it in circles, and then when you wipe it off, don't use a rag like this. Don't use a rag with these little buds on it. Look like taste buds. Don't use that because they will get down in there and scrub that out. You want to use a t-shirt or a sheet, a pillowcase, just a rag like this with no scrubbies on it. You know what I mean? So when you wipe it off, it doesn't go in to the stamping and pull it back out again. So remember, do not use a rag with little buds on it. I don't know what the frick you call it. I'm not a professional rag dude. Let me back up a little. There's a better shot. That's kind of what it looks like in person. It really all goes together. It looks awesome. It looks very appropriate. Very appropriate. I like it. I'm really happy with it. You can get these sticks in yellow, white, and red. That's the only colors I could find. Where the hell did I get them from? Man, it was a bitch getting them. I had to call all these different companies, and I had the information with me. And it's not here now because I am a shitbag. Maybe it's on the box. No, that would make too much sense. Comes in a box like that, and they sent me 6 of them, and it was only $8. $8. You can't buy one. You got to buy 6. So who cares? Buy 6. They're cool. You can use them on a lot of other things too. You know what I mean? Anything that has stamped steel on it. Now I think what would look really cool on your AK, I like the red myself, but what you guys can do is get like OD, and I don't know if they had that color, that's the problem, but if you can find that in OD green, how cool would that look? Or just green. You know how good green looks on top of black, right? Like night sights. But there that is. There you go. I'm not going to show you the procedure, like I said, because it's very simple. Just rub it in circles, rub it straight off, don't press in real hard when you're rubbing it, and it's amazing. It stays in there and it looks fantastic. It really does. I wish you guys could see this thing in person. Alright, that's your video for today, and got something really, really special tomorrow. See you guys soon.